We're going to multiply using standard algorithm, 2-digit by 2-digit, meaning we have 2 digits on the top and 2 digits on the bottom. With multiplication, it's important to understand the places that we have. We are always going to multiply right to left, meaning we start at the ones position, then we go to the tens, the hundreds, and so on and so forth. So we start at the ones and go leftward. For our first two examples, I have indicated the positions, the places with an O for the ones place. We have a 4 as well as a 3. And in our tens place, we have a 3 and a 2. For 51 times 45, we have the same. In our ones place, we have 1 and 5. And in our tens place, we have 5 and 4. So it's indicated by a T for our tens and an O for our ones. When we do our 2-digit by 2-digit, we really need to make sure that we are aligning or stacking our digits correctly. And it's neat because we will soon move forward with 3-digit by 2-digit, 4-digit by 3-digit, so on and so forth. And staying in alignment is going to help tremendously. So if we do 34 times 23, we always start at the bottom. That's what we're going to multiply with, okay? So we're going to start in our ones position, and we're going to do 3 times 4. Our 4 is also in our ones position. So we always start with our ones. 3 times 4 is 12. I'm going to bring my 2 down, and I'm going to regroup my 1 because I still have to multiply other digits. I'm going to circle my 1 to indicate that I need to add when I get to that point. So again, 3 times 4 is 12. I bring down my 2, I regroup my 1 and circle it to indicate that I will add it once I reach that point. I finished with the 4, so now I do 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 1 is 10. Now I do not have anything further to multiply here, so I'm just going to bring my 10 down. I am done with my 1, so I'm going to mark it off. I am done with my 3. I'm going to mark it off. That will help me stay more organized when I continue multiplying. We're done with our ones position, so we're going to go to our tens position. We will start multiplying with our tens position. I have a 2 here. However, I want to do something very important before I proceed, otherwise my product or my answer to this equation will be incorrect. If I am multiplying in the tens position, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to start writing here in the tens position, right? So I need to put a placeholder in my ones position, and that placeholder is going to be a 0. Again, I finished the ones position, which is the 3. I already multiplied 3 times 4. And then I did 3 times 3. I'm done with my ones position. I marked that out. I'm going to proceed and go to my 2 in the tens position. When I start multiplying, I need to make sure that I have a 0 in my placeholder for the ones position because I am starting to multiply in my tens position. So I'm going to start writing my answer here. Okay, I have 2 times 4 is 8. I'm going to bring my 8 down. Then I have 2 times 3 is 6. I'm going to bring my 6 down. I'm going to add these. Now these are called my partial products. Partial products. So we'll add our partial products. 2 plus 0 is 2. 0 plus 8 is 8. 1 plus 6 is 7. My product or answer is 782. I'm going to go over this without writing anything just to show you in case you want to slow it down and follow with me. 3 times 4 is 12. I brought my 2 down, regrouped my 1. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. I don't have anything further to multiply here, so I wrote 10 here. Now I move on to my tens place. Because I am moving on to my tens place and I'm going to start writing here, I need a placeholder in my ones place. So I'm going to add a placeholder of a 0. So now we have 2 times 4 equals 8. 2 times 6, 2 times 3 equals 6. These are my partial products, and I add those to get my product. So 34 times 23 equals 782. Our second example is 51 times 45. We will start with our 5 in the ones position. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. I do not have anything further to multiply here, so I'm going to bring my 25 down. Okay, now I'm done with my 5. I'm going to mark through it. I will continue to my tens place, which is my 4. I'm in that tens place, so I need to come down. This is where I'm going to start writing. I need a placeholder of 0 in my ones, because I'm done multiplying with my ones, which was the 5. Now I'm multiplying in my tens. I'm going to start writing here, so I need that placeholder of a 0. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. I do not have anything further to multiply with, so I just bring my 20 down. These, again, are my partial products. Okay, and then I'm going to add those partial products to get my product. So I have 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. 2 plus 0 is 2. I do not have anything on top of this 2, therefore it's a 0. So 0 plus 2 is also 2. Now I have my product of 2,295. We do need to add our comma to indicate the thousands. So I go 1, 2, 3, comma. My product is 2,295. So 51 times 45 equals 2,295. If we continue, we have 92 times 56, and you'll notice I did not indicate which ones are in my ones or in my tens position. However, it's the same. Our ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, those won't change. Therefore, in my ones place, I have a 2 as well as a 6. And then in my tens, I have a 9 at the top, a 5 at the bottom. So we're going to start multiplying with our 6, and we're first going to multiply our ones place, then our tens place. 6 times 2 is 12. We'll bring our 2, and I'm going to regroup my 1. Then we have 6 times 9 is 54, plus 1 is 55. I don't have anything further to multiply with here, so I will bring my 55 down. Now, I am done with my 1, so I can mark through that. I'm also done with my 6, so I can mark through that. We have multiplied our bottom ones position. Now we move on to the tens position. Because we are moving on to the tens position, we need to come down here and we need to add a placeholder. So I'm going to add a 0 in my placeholder for my ones place, because I'm going to start multiplying my tens place. So 5 times 2 is 10. I will bring my 0 down, and then I'm going to regroup my 1 here. I'm going to add a 1, and I will circle it to indicate that I need to add it once I get to that point. Now I have 5 times 9 is 45 plus 1. Again, 5 times 9 is 45 plus 1 is 46. I do not have anything further to multiply by here, so I will just bring it down. I have 46. I'm going to add these guys. These are, again, are called my partial products. 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. So I'm going to bring my 1 down, and then I'm going to regroup a 1 and circle it. So 1 plus 4 is 5. Now I need to make sure that I write my comma. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, comma. My product is 5,152. So 92 times 56 equals 5,152. For our last example, we have 83 times 79. We're going to start in our ones place, which is the 9. And we're going to multiply all of the ones place. So I have a 3. So 9 times 3 is 27. I'm going to bring my 7 down. I still have other digits to multiply, so I need to regroup. So again, 9 times 3 is 27. I bring my 7 down. I add my 2, and I'm going to circle it. That's going to be my regrouped 2. I circled it to indicate that, hey, when I get to this point, I need to add that 2. 9 times 8 is 72 plus 2 is 74. I do not have anything further to multiply, so I'm going to bring it down. Okay, now I am done with my 2. I'm going to mark it off. I'm also done with my 9, so I can mark it off. Now, here's the important thing again. We are going to now multiply our tens place. We need to make sure when we're coming down here, we add a placeholder of a 0 in that ones place, because we're going to start multiplying in the tens place now. 7 times 3 is 21. I'm going to bring my 1 down here, and then I'm going to regroup my 2, and I'm going to circle it to indicate, hey, I need to add this once I get to this point. 7 times 8 is 56 plus 2 is 58. There's nothing further here, so I'm just going to bring it down. So I have 58. These are my partial products, and I add these partial products. I'm going to add these partial products to get my product. It's really important to stay aligned in your places. That way you don't get numbers mixed up. 7 plus 0 is 7. 4 plus 1 is 5. 7 plus 8 is 15. I brought my 5 down. I'm going to regroup my 1. So now 1 plus 5 is 6. Now I need to write my comma to finish my product. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, comma. My product is 6,557. So 83 times 79 equals 6,557.